Hey there, Eggheads. How are you? Kenan here, one of your hosts for Newegg Now, bringing you the best products for the best prices. In this one, we are looking at the Vantrue N2 Pro dash cam. Why do we need a dash cam? Well, obviously, everyone here at Newegg wishes that no one gets into a car accident, but if it happens, having the footage will save so many headaches. It's a great insurance policy. You know, if there's ever a hit and run, or if someone changes their story with the insurance company about what happened, you can arm yourself with the truth and make sure no one takes advantage of you in a situation that's already hard enough. All right, this dash cam is really awesome, and it's got a lot of features. All right, so let's dive right in. First things first, the unpackaging. All right, inside the box, you're gonna get a quick start guide, user manual, warranty card, a car charger with a mini built-in USB cable, a 3-foot USB data cable, and the suction cup mount for the windshield. And of course, the Vantrue N2 Pro dash cam itself. All right, one of the best things about this dash cam is the dual facing camera. All right, so here is of course the front facing camera. This is going to point out on the street, and here is the cabin facing camera right here. All right, and it can also rotate. Check that out. The rear facing camera can rotate. So depending on the height of the driver, you can make your adjustments accordingly. All right, so we're able to simultaneously record what's happening in front of the car and what's happening inside the cabin. The dual recording gives you 1920 by 1080p at 30 frames per second. That's 1080p in both directions at the same time. All right, if you record just out the front, you can get up to 2.5K at 30 FPS, or you can even do 1080p at 60 FPS. So you get nearly 360-degree protection. All right, the front-facing camera is a 170-degree angle lens. The rear-facing one is a 140-degree lens and rotatable by 80 degrees. All right, so in just one camera body, the N2 Pro captures front and back in wide angle, and the in-picture display on the screen actually shows both front and rear camera footage simultaneously. Let me power this up with a USB connection so we can see that in action. So as you can see, we are able to see what is happening in the front and back simultaneously. Both are in 1080p. The rear-facing camera is showing right now in the upper left, and the rest from the front-facing camera is showing on the right. So you get full protection on the go, and if you're a taxi driver or rideshare driver, this rear-facing camera can help you stay at ease knowing that all activity in the cabin is on camera. If you ever have a troublesome client, it can be useful to have the evidence you need to support your business. All right, the Vantrue N2 Pro also has super night vision because you've got an f1.8 6-glass lens in the front-facing cam with the unique HDR video system that automatically balances light and dark areas of the video, while you've also got an f2.0 6-glass lens for the rear-facing cam, plus 4 infrared LED lights, greatly enhancing night vision in the car in low light, making you drive much safer at night. All right, right now I'm going to turn the lights off and show you what the night vision looks like. All right, everyone, check this out. So I have turned off the lights in my studio. I've blacked out the windows, and as you can see on this screen, I can still see everything really, really clear as day. All right, check that out. So that is awesome. All right, now I have my lights back on. That was very difficult. I truly blacked out all my windows, but it's good to know that the camera will see adequately in the dark. All right, and these infrared lights can be set to on, auto on or off, or just off. If you have it set to auto, that means that when low light conditions are detected, the infrared LEDs will automatically turn on to support rear image recording, offering you and passengers a higher level of in-car safety. All right, this is especially useful for taxi drivers or rideshare drivers, I think. Now, if you're in the city, shuttling clients around after they drink or as people are partying, that's typically when the unruliest of clientele can appear. All right, so it's really good to know that this works well in low light. Just a side note, by the way, footage recorded with infrared LED will be a bit of a purple tint in the daytime and be at grayscale at night. Now with this dash cam, you also get audio recording as well. there's a built-in mic and speaker to capture high-quality audio without distortion. If you don't want to record voice, you can turn the microphone off. All right, this can be accessed in the menu. I'll show you that here. You access the menu by pressing this M button here. All right, we press the M button, and then we can go to record setup. We can hit OK. I toggle down to audio recording, hit OK, and I can turn that right off. Okay? All right, some of the primary features on the dash cam. There's loop recording. So the camera will start up and begin recording automatically when you turn the ignition. Loop recording saves space. All right, so if you have it set to 3 minutes, for example, it will record 3 minutes and then overwrite what was just recorded. It supports a micro SD card up to 256 gigabytes. There is a critical event G sensor, otherwise known as a gravity sensor. All right, so it's going to sense if there has been a collision and protects the current video from being overwritten. You can set the G sensor to be activated either at low, medium, or high impact. It's set to medium by default. There's also a parking monitor. The dash cam will enter parking mode when there hasn't been motion detected in the front camera for 5 minutes. However, for parking mode, you need a constant power supply either from an external battery pack or by hard wiring it. But this is a fantastic feature because we all know that a lot of accidents happen while you're not even in your car. Sometimes people can bump into the car and just drive away. With this, you'll catch them. Some other secondary functions are, for instance, the time lapse. It'll automatically take photos at specified intervals and then edit them together into a video clip so they'll play much faster in real time. This could be a really cool added bonus for something like a family road trip. You could set it to take a photo every once in a while and then in the end have a really cool time-lapse video of the whole journey. You've also got optional GPS for you to track the driving route, location, and speed. To use the GPS function, please buy an extra N2 Pro GPS mount. There's also the date and time stamp for the video, which is especially useful if you need to use your video for some sort of evidence. Pro tip, ensure that the date and time are accurate when you install the camera. All right, so a few words of advice with this. There's no HDMI output. Also, before using the dash cam, please format your SD card in the camera. You're going to want to check the user manual to learn how to use the different modes and functions, and please always keep the dash cam plugged in or it's going to keep telling you to connect power. If you drive multiple vehicles, you may consider buying an extra windshield mount. This way you'll have the mount and the wiring set up in all of your cars, and you'll just have to unplug and replug the dash cam into whichever car you're driving. All right, that was a lot, but it was super rewarding. A high definition dash cam with front and rear facing camera, 1080p simultaneous video in both directions, day or night, a G-force sensor to automatically detect an accident and keep your video safe, motion detector that turns on parking mode automatically, audio recording for inside the cabin, use it in almost all weather conditions, -4 to 158 Fahrenheit. Most importantly, give yourself and your passengers a sense of security and simply enjoy the drive. For specific prices, please check the description or click the link below. Thanks everyone, I'm Kenan. This has been Newegg Now, and now you know.